Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 11th of May 2020. Today is Mother's Day here in Australia, so happy Mother's Day to anyone out there who is a mother, who acts like a mother, or who is one day going to be one. I'm clarifying the cards this week with the messages from your angels cards. That was the very first card deck that I ever bought, and it still has the very first ultrasound photo of my oldest daughter in it, and that has been in there now she's 15. So I felt like these cards were perfect for this week to celebrate Mother's Day. And interestingly, the card from my healing cards that came out today is the Forgive card, but that's both of my children on there. So very ideal for this week. Forgiveness, we talk about it a lot, about how we need to do it, how it's going to improve our life. It's not an easy thing to do, but it is coming up this week. And so it may well be, we'll see what the rest of the cards say, but it may well be that in order to let things go and move on and create a new, better life for you, that you do need to forgive someone or something and let it go. And this can be yourself as well. It's not always that someone else has done something to us. Sometimes we act in a way that, we kind of wish we hadn't, and we can make ourselves pay for that for a very long time. And so sometimes you need to forgive yourself in order to move on. So the start of the week we have 9 of Gabriel, and this is telling you to stay determined, to keep moving forward, to be prepared for anything that's coming your way. It is partnered with Bridget, and this is all about just being a bit cautious. It's looking into situations before proceeding. So I think you need to just put really whatever this is that you are doing, you're moving forward with it, you're trying to make happen. This can be a card of activism as well, or environmental causes. Really look into it before you, don't make rash choices, I think is basically what it's saying, is just be very clear in your own mind about how you feel about something before you kind of march forward with it. And if there's the influence of other people, if other people are kind of putting their opinions on you, and there's a lot of that at the moment with all of this isolation stuff, there are so many different ideas and opinions and viewpoints to what's happening at the moment. So always kind of take that step back, withdraw from everybody else's ideas and what they're sort of putting on you, and just go, what sits with me, what fits right, what feels right, and use that to move forward and make your choices. Midweek, 7 of Raphael, it's time to make a decision. So I think you're doing your research early in the week. Midweek, you've got to decide what you want to do and how you're going to create change in your life. In this card, we have all of the chakra colors. And so this decision could be that there is an area in your life or your health that's kind of just out of balance, and you're being asked to look at that and bring that back into balance. For others, you have a lot of options and you are trying to choose the right one. So this research and getting clear at the start of the week is really going to help you to make the right choice midweek. It is partnered with Rosetta, and this says that you have a gift for working with young people. Your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Again, beautiful card for Mother's Day. But I think also you're going to be leading people. This really feels like you have an option, or you have a choice here on how you live your life, of the opinions you voice. People are following you. People are being guided by you. They're watching what you're doing, and they are trusting what you are saying as factual information. And that is why this is just so important, to not run off on a tangent without being clear for you, because people are watching you. They're inspired by you. And I think midweek you're going to start to realize that wow, what I say, people are taking on board and they're paying attention to this. And so I have to make sure that what I'm saying is correct. it's not kind of running off half-armed with information that may or may not be accurate. Now, at the end of the week, we have the Two of Ariel, and this card is all about having balance. You might be trying to do a lot. You might be balancing a lot, and you might be starting to find that this is weighing on you a little bit. You're being asked to try and make it fun. Bring fun and joy back into it, and that is going to help you to move forward. Also, being clear on this is going to help you to make good choices of what you want to pursue or what you don't. But also, I think this, whatever this is, you need to make sure whatever you choose here is sustainable, that you can continue with that workload or down that path that you choose to go on. Now, that is partnered with Crystal. And this is telling you to have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So don't kind of assume that these are your only options, I think. I think you're making choices for now, but that's going to evolve and change as you change and grow. And the decisions you make this week don't have to still be the decisions that you are following next week or next month or in a year's time. So make good decisions for now. What is manageable now? What is going to improve your life at this moment and keep things imbalanced and happy and joyful? The bottom of the deck is the Page of Ariel, and this is a card of learning, education. It could be scholarships for some of you. For some of you, it's taking action. For some of you, these are opportunities coming in, offers coming into you this week. And that is why you want to be really clear about what is important to you, about what you believe, where you're headed, what it is you want in your life, how you want your life to look, how you're going to keep it balanced. Because when these offers come in, then you will be very clear on whether they are things you want to accept or if they're not. And you don't have to accept everything that comes your way, no matter how good it looks, if it doesn't work in your life. This is also partnered with Leela, and this card is all about spending time alone in nature. It is meditating, it's being clear on your desires, setting your intentions, it's asking for help, divine help where you need it, if that is something that you believe in, and even if it's not, ask for the help. What harm can it do? This is a new perspective. So I think this week you're going deep, and you're really getting clear on what it is in your life that you want, what you want to achieve, what you believe. You might be changing your opinions on something that you have felt you've had a strong belief about. All of a sudden you go, actually, this isn't quite adding up now, and I'm seeing this from a new perspective. And this is where this forgiveness could well come in, that you are going, actually, you know what, I've believed this for a long time, but now it doesn't feel true to me anymore. And I'm changing my opinions on that, and I forgive those who gave me the false information, because they're also running with what they feel is true and correct at the time. And I forgive myself for following that if that no longer seems right to me. But this is a good week. I think you are going to make some big changes. I think there could be a little bit of up and down this week. So take that time out, be really clear, be kind in your dealings with others. Don't hold other people's beliefs and opinions against them. We're all entitled to believe whatever it is we want to believe. And even though now I think yours are going to start to change, it doesn't necessarily make them wrong. It's just different, and that's okay. We're all entitled to have different ideas and opinions and live our lives the way we want to. So let yourself live your life the way you want to. I have made a big change this week. I'm no longer doing the free monthly healing emails. So the Distant Reiki session on the 16th of May will be the last one. I've changed jobs. I'm working 2 jobs. My kids are home. I'm helping them with their schooling, and I just want to have that time with my children while I can, and focus my energies where they are most needed. And at the moment, that is on this new career path. So I'm no longer doing those. I am, however, going to continue doing the daily tarot card, the weekly card reading videos. As soon as isolation rules are lifted, I'll be doing in-person sessions again for Reiki, forensic healing, and Aromatouch. So keep an eye on my Facebook and Instagram pages for those to stay up to date with all of that. So thank you for everybody who follows everything I do and interacts and joins in. I really do appreciate it. Have a fantastic week.